Good morning, and welcome to Morning Musings, where we are listening for a message from the universe about our big dream and the journey about going for it. Um, and what I mean by our big dream and your big dream is living an authentic life, living a life that is truly aligned with who you are, who you want to be, and what you want to do in life. Like doing the fun things, doing the travel if that's what you want to do, sitting in your garden if that's what you want to do, like really embodying those things that light you up, those things that just make you smile and feel full of joy and just make you feel good. Right? And this is not about Pollyanna, "Oh, life is positive, ooh." No, this is about just real, honest stuff that makes you happy and living in that. It's not about always being positive because that's not what life is about. Life is not about all positive stuff. And if it is, watch out for that. That's a scary sign, you know? It's like life has its ups and downs, but when you are truly living into your life, when you are truly pushing for your most authentic way of being, even the downs make you want to keep going, right? Even when things go down, into the valleys or into the muck or into, even when shift storms happen, like stuff comes from the side, wah! You still have this desire and outlook of things are going to be okay. Things are going to work out. Things are going to move forward. This is going to be okay. Yeah, it's a show now, but it will get better, and this is for our better good, and we're learning something, and it's a different outlook. And I know before I learned how to do this, before I started actually living an authentic life, um, those shift storms that come around and it'd be the end of the world. And sometimes it went to some dark places, not gonna lie. And now that rarely happens. I'm not gonna say it doesn't always happen, but it rarely happens. Like getting stuck in something, you know? I'm able to turn it around and move forward in a productive way. May not always be happy at the moment, but it's productive and it leads to better things. So that's kind of what I'm talking about when I talk about your big dream, right? And it's different for everybody. Big dream could be, going to Mars. That's a big dream. Big dream could be just spending time with your grandkids or your kids or other family or friends, just like that quality time. Could be traveling around the world, could be just sitting in your garden, enjoying the connection to feeding yourself, right? Or looking at your flowers or whatever that is, you know? Um, could just be going out dancing every weekend or taking a dance class. I don't know what it is, but it's whatever lights you up. And there's all kinds of different things for all kinds of different people. And there's no judgment on what lights you up because it's yours. Who am I or who's anybody else to tell you that what lights you up isn't okay? That's that's silly to me because what lights you up and makes you feel good, makes you excited and you know, do it. As long as you're not harming others or yourself, right? It's kind of like the creed, do as you will and it harm none. Well, you're part of that none, right? So don't harm yourself, don't harm anybody else, but if you can do what you love doing in a safe manner, then do it, you know? Why not? So, yeah, big dream. All right. So we are utilizing Alana Fairchild Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck as our conduit for the message to come through. So let's take a moment to get in touch with ourselves. Just close your eyes and take a deep breath. And just notice your body. Notice where your body feels good, because we don't do that often enough. So just take a moment to see where your body feels good. It's working, it's doing its job. Thank you. Thank you for doing your job. And then we can notice where the body is not feeling so hot, where it's tense, where it's injured, where it needs healing and compassion. And just thank your body for working. Thank your body for protecting you. And that's what those tension markers are. It's a protection, probably against something that was a long time ago. Thank you for doing the job. Thank you for letting me know when it's gone too far, so that I don't injure it even more. And for those markers that are those areas that have been tense for a very, very long time, just know that it's okay to relax. That whatever you're protecting from, it isn't here right now. It isn't present right now. You're strong enough, you're skilled enough that you can relax a little bit. And if that protection is required again, it'll be right there. The skills are right there, but it doesn't need to be a 24/7 adventure. So allowing those spaces in this moment to relax. And as that's happening, I want you to go into your heart space, that area where your divine spark lives. And I want you to go behind all the boundaries that keep that heart space safe and secure. And I want you to see that divine spark, that gift that the universe gave you when you were born so that you could give it to the world, your community, your town, your state, your province, your country, the world. And even if it just stays within your family, your household, your neighborhood, it will ripple out to the world. It doesn't have to be obvious to the world, but it's your world. Let it shine. It's time. And as that divine spark begins to glow a little brighter because you're paying attention to it, It seeps through the cracks and the fissures of the walls around your heart to shine out in any way it can. And as you pay attention to it, healing begins, and those walls can start coming down at the appropriate time. When it's healed, when you're strong enough, when you can take the outside world through the vulnerability. And as that's occurring, I want you to imagine opening the soles of your feet and reaching out and inviting in the energy of the earth, bringing that in into your feet, into your ankles, up your legs, into your knees, up your thighs, into your hips, filling your torso with creative, life-bringing, life-nurturing energy. The basis of the foundation where we walk every day, the basis for the food that we put into our body, the basis of everything we know, that earth energy, the creative prowess and abundance, filling your body, tapping into that divine spark for direction as it fills your torso into your shoulders, your neck. It touches that divine spark and says, let's play. Let's go have a good time. Let's create this life, this amazing life. And as that energy is filling and connecting, I want you to open up the top of your head and reach out and invite in the energy of the universe, the vastness of all the possibilities, even beyond what Earth can sustain, all the possibilities, the knowledge of how things are connected and move with each other. And allowing that energy and knowledge to filter in to your mind. And as that energy comes in behind your eyes, you begin to see your path forward. The twists, the turns, the hills, the valleys, the education, the tools, the skills, everything you need is on that path to get you to your vision, your big dream, your knowledge of what could be. And as you see that illuminated with starshine, the energy flows down between your ears, and you start to hear the calling of your big dream. You hear all the things that support you in moving forward. Even if it looks like it's a negative thing, it might be a question that you need to face in order to move forward. You hear that calling. You hear what's supportive. You hear what's needed as you move along this path. And everything else, all the things that want to hold you back and keep you small, that all fades away into white noise. And as that energy moves down into your throat, it seeps behind the boundaries that have kept your voice small, kept you from speaking up, from speaking your truth, from being honest with you and everyone around you. And it builds up the confidence. It gives your voice strength to speak fully, clearly, concisely, and compassionately. And as that energy moves down into your shoulders, down your arms, into your chest, filling your torso, it also connects with that divine spark, that gift that this universal energy gave to you to bring to this earth. It connects with the earth energy that has come in, lending its creativity and life force. And your divine spark shines even brighter, touching every cell in your body, shining out into the world, attracting all you need to move forward, to learn, to declutter, to navigate, to move through the obstacles, to get to the other side, where life is bigger, more joyous, more free, more amazing. Because as good as it is here right now, it's even better there. And it is the human desire to move to better, to upgrade, to find more, to discover more, to seek out knowledge and happiness, to move from what is comfortable into a new normal, to spread our wings and fly. Now, our card for today is defend to the end the worthwhile. Defend to the end the worthwhile. Beneath the illusions, pretty as they may seem, you know what is real. Beneath the lies, sweet though they may sound, you know what is worthwhile. All that is genuinely and truly essential for the heart to throb with life is worthwhile. Anything that dulls or suffocates its vibrant aliveness must be questioned, challenged, and more than likely cast aside, for the heart is our key to living an authentic life. What is there once that is compromised? Without its foundation of truth, we are to be forever lost in confusion, doubt, and despair. You are a sacred warrior, a defender of the heart. You have cried genuine tears of your own grief, and also the grief of the world. You have raged at injustice and oppression in your own life and in the world. You have felt the need to protect the presence of love, for whilst it is exceptionally powerful, it can too easily be smothered under lies and fear. The sacred warrior must not heed the dangerous voices that say, stop being so sensitive, making such a big deal out of things. Love is the biggest deal there is. What else is worth being so sensitive about? The sacred warrior is vigilant of that the presence of love is not chipped away by fear, criticism, doubt, or untruths. Even if others find the unflinching honesty of your feelings difficult to handle, even if those feelings are expressed with gentleness and compassion, the sacred warrior honors the tasks of being more faithful to love than to anything else. This includes the fear of loss. Actually, it includes the fear of anything at all. This oracle brings guidance to honor even the smallest steps in your path of the sacred warrior. They are no less important than the more noticeable dramatic actions on the path. One single misstep can begin a landslide of great devastation. Being vigilant with what is meaningful and what is truthful, even in the smallest and seemingly most insignificant ways, strengthens the sacred warrior and prevents darkness from gaining a stronghold from the inside. The darkness will be intelligent and sneaky. It will tell you that it doesn't matter, that this one time you can forget what you promised, that you are just one person and that you can't make a difference anyway. That darkness will lure you into a sleepy ambivalence and dull your light if you allow it to. The sacred warrior within will fight with love and honor to be true to what has meaning and never, ever allow it to be cast aside, even if it seems easier in the moment. The sacred warrior finds joy and humor in life to prevent the seriousness of the task from stifling the heart that just wants to live and be free. That joy brings strength to the warrior and expanded, relaxed awareness that can sense the presence of fear, whether it is masked as anger, hate, or doubt, and immediately respond to it with fierce compassion. The sacred warrior will not allow fear to gain a stronghold within the heart. This oracle has special guidance for you. You are being asked to stay strong and stand your ground. This might be in a big emotional journey that feels like the fight of your life. It may be in a matter that does not seem to hold much importance. Perhaps, for example, you are contemplating an idea that you feel could be something, but those around you declare it is nothing much, too impractical, too little, or too much. However, what is happening, or soon will be happening, is worthwhile. So hold tight. Ask for help through the healing process below. Stay true to the sacred warrior of love that you are and defend to the end all that is worthwhile. This oracle card gains even more significance for you if you have also drawn the oracle of new birth guarded vigilantly in your reading. If you intuitively feel guided to read the message for that card, do so after you complete the healing process below. Defend to the end, the worthwhile. Let's do the healing process. Deep breath. Put your hand on your heart and say, I call upon the sacred warriors of unconditional love. I ask for your support, protection, assistance, and intervention on my behalf through unconditional love, that what is truly worthwhile for the light and life of the heart be protected and preserved within me and in the world for the greater good. Through my own free will, so be it. Repeat up to 3 times if you wish. This can be said once or twice daily during times when you feel that you are fighting to be heard, fighting to salvage your creative ideas from the critical voices of others, or fighting for your right to simply be yourself and live your truth in the world. You can also use it for any other purpose that feels worthwhile to your heart. These declarations have power. Use that power freely and with great joy. Your big dream is worthwhile. Your authentic life is worthwhile. It's worth working for. It's worth defending. It's worth taking action to get there. And if you want to take some action, today there is the Big Dream Wake Up Call. It's happening at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. There's still time to register. Please hit the link below and we will see you there. And we'll start diving into this big dream. What is it? Getting clearer on what your values are, who you are, what you really want in your life. And once you have that, you can begin to take action towards that. When that is your focal point, you can start making decisions like, oh, that doesn't fit over here. That takes me over here. Or even just a little bit. That's cool and all, but it's not focused. So I'm going to say no so that I can stay focused and achieve the dream that I want. You got this. Your dream is worthwhile and it's worth defending. So I hope to see you there at the Big Dream Wake Up Call. Again, today at 4 p.m., 1 Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. And, if you've been enjoying these morning musings, just hit the like and subscribe button and hit the bell up there that will notify you when I come live next, which I do every day. Sometimes it's harder than others, but I'm here. I'm reading, I'm doing these things. My intention is for you to live your most authentic life. And by doing so, releasing that gift, that divine spark within you, that thing that you bring to this world that nobody else can in the way you do it. Connecting out there, putting your shine out there. It's an amazing thing to observe, and it's so much fun. That's the joy I get out of it. Is I get to see you shine. And that is so cool. The joy you get is you get to be your real self. You get to allow yourself to be true. Feel comfortable within your own skin. Feel like you have some sort of purpose, like this life means something. And that's important. And that is worth defending. That is the worthwhile. You are worthwhile. Keep your eyes on the horizon, hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this. And hopefully I'll see you today. And if not, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.